see you win. They don't wanna see you win. They just wanna see you fall. They just wanna see you fall. Baby, stack up your ends. Make it stack. Show them suckers how to ball. Show them suckers how to ball. They don't wanna see you win. They don't wanna see you win. They just wanna see you fall. They just wanna see you fall. Baby, stack. Yo, what's happening, all my players and playerettes out there? We are back with another episode of Player Parlays. I'm your boy, Fresh Off Horn. Unfortunately, I will not be joined by my player partner slash cousin slash co-host, the one and only Cookbook this week. He will be returning, so I will be flying solo tonight. I hope everybody had a great, productive week, safe week. I hope everybody bet responsibly. I hope y'all cashed out on them parlays. I hope y'all tailed them parlays that we've been posting on our social medias all week. A few of them cashed. You know what I'm saying? Roll with us. Get your pockets swole with us. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, my week, y'all, was pretty productive, man. I got a lot of business handle. You know what I'm saying? I had a little studio time working on a new project. Y'all be on the lookout for that. You know what I'm saying? New fresh off music on the way soon. Hopefully sometime this spring. So yeah, be on the lookout for that on all digital streaming platforms. You dig? So this past Sunday was Super Bowl 60. I'm sure everybody was tuning in. Um my opinion, man, it just didn't really do it for me, man. If not the worst, it was probably the most boring Super Bowl game I ever seen in my life, man. It was pretty predictable, man. It was I knew that was gonna happen. I said it like probably like mid season that the Seahawks was gonna take everything. So I will be accepting all props and acknowledgement for that. You know what I'm saying? So just hit the inbox or, just leave a comment, you know what I'm saying fresh off. You was right, I salute you, player, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? So yeah, the Seahawks took the game 29-13. The first half, the Patriots was just dead flat, man. They couldn't get no offense going. Stephon Diggs was pretty unproductive. I mean, pretty much all their receivers was kind of unproductive on the New England side because I guess the Patriots O line just didn't really come to play, or either that or they was just overwhelmed by the front line of the Seahawks. I think they gave up 6 sacks, I believe, and that's pretty. That's a large number, especially for a Super Bowl game. It looked like they was gonna shut them out at first, man. Luckily, though, they got some points on the board. You know what I'm saying? They didn't go out completely bad, but yeah, it just looked bad, man. But yeah, like I said, man, I knew the Seahawks was gonna take everything. They just looked like the more dominant team. You know what I'm saying? Sam Darnold did his thing. So congratulations to the Seahawks, man, and big congrats to Kenneth Walker the third, walking away with that Super Bowl MVP, man. He was on fire, man. I believe I even gave out that prop last week that Kenneth Walker for a touchdown. I had him and I had Smith and Jigba for a touchdown. He actually, well, we thought he scored a touchdown, but I think it was a penalty and it got called back. So you know what I'm saying? They hated on a player. So one of the two, came through. I believe Cookbook gave y'all Drake May for 2 touchdowns. I tried to tell him he wasn't gonna do it, but Cookbook, he never listens. Ever since a little boy, he never listened. He never listened. So, if you roll with Cookbook, then you got cooked. Needless to say. You know what I'm saying? But you roll with Fresh Off, you at least got one of them two props. You feel me? So, hopefully you put that on your ticket. You know what I'm saying? And was able to, pad your pockets like a player. Because you roll with us, you get your pockets swole with us. You did. So, yeah, so the ratings for the Super Bowl this year, It was 125 viewers. It's down from last year. I believe last year was uh around 127 or something. And a lot. I know the highlight of the night was probably the halftime show for a lot of people, featuring Bad Bunny. Uh, the ratings boosted up to 128 for the halftime show, which ranks Bad Bunny fourth on a list of of most ratings for the halftime show. He's number four after Kendrick is number one. But yeah, he's fourth after Kendrick, Usher, and Michael Jackson actually. So he did pretty good numbers, man. And I know some of y'all probably looked at the. I don't know if anybody in our audience did, but I know I tuned into a little bit of the Turning Point USA. I know Cookbook was over there rocking to it. You know what I'm saying? He a big Kid Rock fan. I don't know if y'all knew that. I don't know if you want me to tell y'all that, but I'm gonna tell him anyway. You know what I'm saying? I can expose some of his secrets since he ain't here this week. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he's a big Kid Rock fan, so he was probably tuning in to that. You know, but they only had what 6 million views, despite all the talks of how they was gonna crush Bad Bunny and the ratings and all of that. Yeah, I didn't really tune in for the whole thing, but they said it wasn't that great. They said Kid Rock was forgetting his lyrics and all type of stuff, and yeah, it's just been real messy. Kid Rock, he just went on an interview. He just went on some platform the other day talking about how Jay Z is great and all of this. A lot of people love him, but he thinks he's a DEI hire. Like, come on, bro. Just stop it, bro. You like out of your tax bracket, bro. You out of your tax bracket. Like, just stop. I ain't gonna go too deep into that because we don't get too political over here at Player Parlays, but yeah, I don't even really think that's a comparison. So I don't know. Jay Z has yet to respond, but Jay Z is a man of little words, so he probably won't. So I'll be looking out for that. Y'all stay tuned for that. So that should be interesting if he does respond. So I don't even think a response is warranted, but we'll see. Yeah. So that 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 Super Bowl was a big snooze fest. All the stars came out. I'm sure I'm not the only one that felt like this. But yeah, it just like the feel. It just didn't even feel like usual. You got that special feel around Super Bowl time. I just didn't feel it. You know what I'm saying? Usually everybody having parties or going to parties. Everybody was just in a crib. I know one person who had a party, but other than that, I ain't really see the hype. So I don't know, man. They need to. I don't know, man. Maybe it just wasn't a good matchup. Uh, I actually think the Bears and the Patriots probably would have been a better matchup to see. Because I think the Seahawks was just too much for the Patriots. I think their offense was just too explosive, and plus, the Patriots gave up like the third most touchdowns in the league, and the Seahawks they was like number one in not giving up touchdowns, not giving up points. So just those numbers right there kind of give you a glimpse of how that game was gonna turn out, and and it turned out just as I expected. So hopefully next year's Super Bowl will be more exciting, and we'll be tuning in to see who's gonna be that halftime performer next week. It's always controversial, and people always it's always two sides, and people always going back and forth who don't like who and all of that. So we'll see. But I know a lot of people been asking for Chris Brown to perform next year, and I think that'd be awesome, man. Chris Brown is a great performer. He can definitely rock any size crowd, man. If Usher did it, Chris Brown could definitely do it. The talent level is about neck and neck. Some would say Chris Brown is a little better. I'm not really sure. That's another conversation for another day. I think Chris is a little younger, so he might have a little more energy. So he might even rock it more than Usher. But you know, so we'll see, man. We will see. We will see. So after that snooze fest of a Super Bowl, reports came out that 49ers player Keon White was shot in the ankle at an after party in San Francisco after the game. Um, they say he was throwing a private party at a club. He was throwing a private party at a club, and it was like multiple levels to the club. So apparently Lil Baby, the rapper Lil Baby, was performing upstairs from where he was having his party at. So a witness account says that Lil Baby and his entourage was trying to enter into Keon White's private party, but I guess they were denied entry. So argument broke out between White and Lil Baby, and ultimately Keon White suffered a gunshot wound to the left ankle. Now the witness or anybody or no one knows who shot the gun, and they say that the police was questioning White about the situation, but he was uncooperative. So I guess he a street dude type shit. You know what I'm saying? He said he ain't gonna break the code. You know what I'm saying? He said snitches get stitches, and he ain't going out like that type shit. So but yeah, couple days after he went to social media and gave an update. He said he's doing pretty good. He's in good spirits. He underwent a successful surgery for his injury, and he is ready and focused on the off season and is ready to get back on the field and play. So yeah, man, that is pretty crazy. My opinion on it, man, I think just like rappers, maybe rappers are just feel like they too entitled. Like, maybe he was thinking like, nigga, I'm Lil Baby. How you ain't gonna let me in your party? Like, nigga, it's a private party. I don't give a damn if you Michael Jackson, bro. It's a private party, nigga. You ain't on the guest list and you got 50 niggas with you. You not coming in, bro. Like, I think niggas just be thinking like I'm Lil Baby, I'm hot, I'm one of the hottest rappers out right now, nigga. You gotta let me in, like nigga. No, I don't. I don't know if that was the case, but I think a lot of rappers, not even just rappers, a lot of celebrities just think like they just entitled to just any and everything type shit. It could have been that, and or it could have just been his entourage, because a lot of these rappers like they roll around with 30, 40, 50 dudes from the hood. He probably they a lot of them probably on their payroll and shit. You know what I'm saying? They rowdy. They all from the hood. So they don't really, they ain't got no image to uphold. And a lot of times, shit, they do whatever to protect, the artist or whatever. So they don't really care. So shit, and I think a lot of these rappers entourages and shit fuck around and be like they downfall, because you can't control 50 grown ass men from the hood. I don't care how much money you got type shit. So it could have been that, man. So yeah, man, we're just happy that Keon is okay, and we looking forward to seeing him on the field next year, man. And we'll keep y'all updated on any developments that unfold, from this story. So, but yeah, that's more crazy stuff for Lil Baby. They say, shit, he might be looking at a Rico case coming up. So, man, it's just I don't think he need no more nothing else on his plate, man. A Rico, that's bad for business. Allegedly, I'm not sure. a lot of fans and a lot of people just talk online. I've been hearing a lot about it, so might be some truth to it, but I don't know. But I know he do got some legal shit going on, but I'm sure this is something that he definitely don't want his name attached to. But when you're a rapper, you gotta, hey, you gotta play the part. Shit. So yeah, man, shit. That was probably shit the most exciting part of their night after that boring ass Super Bowl, you know. So yeah, man. A little celebrity gossip. Rapper Glorilla, her sister Victoria, also known as Scarface, and the internet has been calling her Bro-Rilla. Now, this girl, I don't know if y'all ain't seen her. She basically is a fucking spitting image of Glorilla, but she got like a low haircut like mine, a bunch of tattoos on her face, and she kind of look a little dudeish, maybe if that's okay to say. I don't know. And you know what I'm saying, and got goals in her mouth. She looked like a rapper from Memphis or some shit. I don't know if that's why the name Scarface. I don't know what if that's where that came from, but she looked like she could be a rapper or something. I don't know. But yeah, she made headlines because she claims her sister Glow doesn't support the family, her struggling family, even though she is rich and famous or whatever. She says she says their mother is still working at FedEx, and she doesn't even help support her their autistic brother. Glorilla denies all these claims. She even shares screenshots of her mother thanking her for all the help that she gives her, and her mom was saying in the screenshots, she's so thankful for her, and she's proud of her, she thankful, and she don't like to ask her for much because she already do so much for the family. So it's like conflicting stories, because Scarface is saying one thing, but Big Glow is saying another thing. So and this thing got like the internet ripped in two because people got different opinions. So they other they some of their other family members even got involved. A lot of the other family members are saying that Scarface is lying. They saying that Glorilla does a lot to support their family. So it's like he say she say. So we don't really know what to believe. But Scarface even says, Sky. It just sound crazy calling this lady Scarface. I think we gonna go with Bro-Rilla. Bro, I like Bro-Rilla better. Bro-Rilla, she says she received $2,500 from Tory Lanez, who is, as we all know, who is incarcerated. I guess he got wind of her struggling or whatever, and somehow got her sent $2,500. She put a screenshot on social media that was supposedly from someone reaching out on behalf of Tory Lane, saying that if you struggling, you know what I'm saying, I got you type shit, and sent the $2,500. So I don't know if nobody knows if the sister is out scamming people or whatever, but so maybe this is just maybe Bro-Rilla is like trying to start a rap career, or just trying to get like some fame or whatever, because ever since this incident started, she just been all over everybody podcasts and platforms, and doing promo for different restaurants, and all brands and all type of stuff. So maybe this her claim to fame. I don't know. Some people fake it till they make it, but who knows, man? I don't know. I ain't in the family. I don't know what goes on, but this has just been a deep talking point on the internet the last week or so, and it leads to a question: Are rich people obligated to help their struggling family members. A lot of people say, family over everything. So, of course, and then a lot of people saying like, if you didn't work for this shit, why should why should you be obligated, or why should you be entitled to anything? You know what I'm saying? And my take on it is basically family is precious, but in today's day, I think family, that word might just be a little overused or not. I think people put too much into it these days because it seems like a lot of times family don't be family no more. You know, but me, shit, it depends on what family members it is, because she, it's some family members that I would definitely look out for. You know what I'm saying? But shit. And then on the other hand, shit, it's some family members, nigga. I wouldn't get $2 to get on the bus. Shit, nigga, you on your own. Fuck it, nigga. Yeah, nigga, I got 30 million, nigga. Hey, I need all 30 of these M's. Yeah, you better go get it out the mud, nigga. Get it how I get it. So, it's subjective. You know, it depends on, it depends on who it is in the situation, man. But I definitely value family, but shit. At the same time, I value those who value me. So, if you don't treat me like family, shit, you ain't entitled to nothing. I ain't gonna treat you like family either. Shit, it is what it is. Just because you're family don't mean, shit, it don't make it automatic. You know what I'm saying? Shit, actions speak louder than words, and shit, family sometimes is unfortunately just a word. So we'll keep y'all updated on that too, man. We'll see. We'll see, man. What you might hear a new album. 2026, man. Bro-Rilla, man. We'll see. She might be on her way to big things, man. She definitely making a name for herself, because she might have a show, a reality show or something. She should definitely have a reality show. Yeah, that'd be pretty dope. I'll watch it. Shit, I'm here for it. But yeah, yeah, man. That's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. So yeah, this week is the All Star weekend. All Star weekend, just like many things in other sports, not has not been as exciting as it was in back, shit, in previous years, man. It done fell off just like the Pro Bowl, shit, looked like the Super Bowl and everything, man. So I don't know, man. They gotta spice it up, man. They got to spice it up. But my two favorite events are the slam dunk contest and the 3-point contest. The All Star game, it used to be exciting when they was kind of playing for real, but now it's just like whatever. So it'd be like 200 to 300. It's just not fun to watch no more. But this slam dunk contest, the contestants this year are Carter Bryant from the San Antonio Spurs, Jackson Hayes from the Lakers, Kashad Johnson from the Miami Heat, Jace Richardson from the Orlando Magic. Now, Jace Richardson is the favorite to win this year's competition. Um, and looking at all these guys play, my pick would probably have to be Jace Richardson too. Jackson Hayes, he's a 7 footer. He got a long reach. He could probably use that to his advantage. But looking at these guys play and all their highlights and stuff, I got to give it to Jace too, man. He been doing this since high school, man, and this is news to me, and a lot of y'all might not know this, but that's actually Jason Richardson's son. If y'all don't remember Jason Richardson, he was a dynamic, high flying dunker. I believe he won. I know he won at least one dunk contest before. He performed. That was one of the greatest. He was one of the greatest, bro, in dunk contest history. But Jace Richardson, man, I was looking at some of his high school highlights, man, in a slam dunk contest. The boy is ridiculous, man. He jumped over like four of his teammates and all type of shit. Like he even did the under the leg fucking the same dunk Aaron Gordon did in the dunk contest. He did that shit in high school. He looking like it might not even it's looking like it might not even be like no real competition, bro. He might smoke them boys. But it should be exciting to watch, man. Hopefully, it's exciting to watch because I just think a lot of guys is just running out of ideas for dunks, and it's just looking real dry, looking real bland. And then you got those guys that's trying too hard to be creative, so they come up with some dumb shit like that don't even make sense. Like so, we'll see, man. But my pick is gonna be Richardson to take it. So the 3 point contest this year. We got Dame Lillard once again, who was a two-time 3 point champion. We got Devin Booker, who was a one-time 3 point contest champion. We got my guy Tyrese Maxey. We got Khan Canuple. We got Donovan Mitchell. We got Bobby Portis Jr. and we got Norman Powell. Now, if I had to pick a winner, if I had to predict a winner, I'm gonna have to go with Dame again. He's probably the purest shooter out of all these guys. I mean, clearly he's won two times already. So yeah, man, I think he going for number three. It would be great to see Tyrese Maxey win. That's my guy, but I don't think he really got it like that from the 3 point. He's definitely a damn good player. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think the 3 point shot is particularly his bread and butter. You know what I'm saying? I'm not giving it to Maxi for the three at the end. I would, but if it came down to Maxi or Dame Lillard, of course I'm gonna go with Dame time. You know what I'm saying? We got Bobby Portis Jr. Don't really know why he signed up. He's a decent 3 point shooter, but I don't see him really making no noise. Canuple, I ain't really seen. I need to see more from him, so I don't. It's kind of hard to say. He's a great player, no doubt, but as far as a 3 point scorer, eh, I need to see more. We got Donovan Mitchell. I think he got a fair shot. I believe he came close last year. I think maybe might have got down to the final rounds, but fell short. Yeah, I think he probably got the second best chance. And Devin Booker, I think he got a shot too. So yeah, we'll see. We shall see. We shall see. We shall see. Hopefully that'll be the spark of the weekend because I don't think the game is gonna be it, even with the new format. The young guys and the stars and the stripes against the world. That might be interesting. I just hope the guys play for real. It'll be interesting if they actually, show up to play. So we'll see. Okay, so in some interesting news, All Star Weekend news, Nick Wright from Fox Sports, one. Some of y'all might be familiar with him. Um, he's on a podcast the other day, and he was asked the question: Do you think that the All Star Game could ever be, kind of like what it used to be? Exciting like it used to be? And his response was, and he think it could possibly be revived in about 4 years if rookie Khan Canuple, who we just spoke about, if he stays on the same trajectory, if he like keeps playing great. I mean, obviously he'll probably get greater, and you know, and he says in 4 years, if they change the format to black players versus white players, that would make the game interesting again. Uh, he says he thinks the guys will play much harder. They'll play much harder because they'll have, they'll be playing, on edge and with something to prove or some shit like that. Uh, y'all know we don't do no type of division or nothing over there. Nothing like that over here at Player Parlays. But I personally think that would be interesting to see. But in today's climate, I don't think they could do no shit like that because just for obvious reasons, shit, these fans just take shit way too far. It'll just, it'll be fans turning it into something that is not. And, it's just too many fucking nuances behind it. I don't know if I use that right, but I think y'all know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, but I think it'd be a competitive. I think it'd be real competitive. Like the white guys against the black guy. Like we got the white guys like Luca, Joker, Cooper Flag, the rookie Khan Canoopul, and Austin Reeves. That's a pretty solid vibe. Them white boys can hoop like a motherfucker. And you know what I'm saying? We'll take the five, best players, black guys in the league right now. We have like a SGA, a Ant Man, a Wimby, of course, Katie, and we'll throw like a Jason Tatum in there. I think that'd be a fucking awesome matchup. I really do. If I had to give it to somebody, I would probably say I would have to give it to the black guys, not because I'm black, but basically I think the black start the if those five guys if those five black guys was on the team together, I think the defense would be a lot better. Those five guys stick much better defense than those other five guys. Like we know Luca definitely don't stick no defense. Joker don't stick no defense. Cooper Flag needs to see more. Maybe he's a little bit. Khan Kanupu, I need to see more too. And you're a rookie. And Austin Reeves, he all right defensively, but all five of those guys on the black squad they play pretty good defense. SGA, he's a hell of a defender. Ant Man, another hell of a defender. Wimby, just I mean, what you gonna do, bro? Like, oh, you put that big ass, you put that hand in your face. You're not shooting over him. You're not coming to the basket at all, bro. That shit getting rejected every time. So it's like, what you gonna do? Unless you like a nigga like Shaq, and ain't no more of them in the league. KD decent defensively. And Jason Tatum, another hell of a defender. You know what I'm saying? So, from a defensive standpoint, I got to roll with them. And plus, um, you know, I think a few of those guys on the white squad, they could probably, a couple of them could probably be stopped defensively. Like, cause like a SGA, it's nobody in the league that can stick SGA. Luca, um, I'll say the same for Luca. Is there's really nobody in the league that could shut Luca down. He might have a bad shooting night, but ain't nobody gonna really, come in defensively and like shut him down. Ant Man, he might have a bad shooting night, but it's nobody in the league that could stop him defensively. Joker, um, we have seen Joker kind of get shut down, so he's a terrific player, no doubt. But if you strategize right, it can be done. We have seen it in the past. Wimby, it's just, I mean, it's not even fair, bro. He's a fucking creative player, right? Overall 99. It's nothing you can do, bro. What can you do? It's nothing you can do. You can't even double him. You can't even double or triple. He's just gonna shoot over all you motherfuckers. It's really nothing you can do. You know, Cooper Flag, great player, got some learning to do. Um, I think it's some guys that could probably, put the locks on them. I need to see more, but I think, maybe in a few years it'll be a situation where he couldn't be stopped. KD, another guy. What you gonna do? He gonna shoot right over you, and his jumper is fucking pure. It's water. It's really nothing you can do. You can't put a hand on your face. He too tall. He's shooting over everything. Canoople, rookie. He can get D'd up. He got some learning to do. He got some developing to do. Jason Tatum. I ain't seen it. I ain't seen it happen. I don't see nobody in the league that can really do nothing with him. Austin Reeves, great player, great player. He can get the locks. He can get the locks put on him. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go. I would go with the black squad. You know what I'm saying? But definitely would be definitely would be an interesting thing to see. Will we see it? Probably not. I don't even really. I don't really want to. It would be nice to see, but I don't. I wouldn't want them to, because anything these days send people to a fucking frenzy. Even a damn Super Bowl halftime show, even a damn national anthem. Shit like that. So if they did something like that, it'd just be fucking mayhem. So you know, crazy. So as we all know, football season is over. Womp womp. I don't know what I'm gonna do for the next half of the year. Like, it sucks. I hate this time of the year. We still got NBA. It's not as exciting as it used to be. Maybe playoff time, but as of now, it's like sometimes I gotta force myself to watch the shit, like, or just because it ain't shit else to do. So yeah. So we will be beginning our NBA edition of Player Parlays. We will be giving you all five props. Got a new format. We will be giving y'all five props every week. We won't start that this week because it's only a few games this Thursday. We'll be giving you Thursday for five props from the Thursday night games. It's only like two or three Thursday night games to this week because of the All Star weekend starting. So yeah, we will be giving you all five props. We gonna give y'all. It's gonna be like a start lineup. We gonna give y'all one point guard, one two guard, a small forward, a power forward, and a center. And we gonna give y'all one prop a piece from those guys. And it could be points, it could be rebounds, it could be assists, or it could be a combination. It could be points, rebounds, and assists for a prop. It could be rebounds and assists, or points and assists, or you know what I'm saying. We'll just see what looks good, and we're gonna be cooking that up live on the show. We're gonna be, we gonna go down the list and we gonna see what we working with, and we gonna, figure that out. We gonna go back and forth. It might things might get a little spicy. Me and Cookbook don't always agree, especially when it comes to basketball. So, and we gonna try, to come, together on one accord, on a level ground, and decide on, agree upon, what players we want to roll with, so we can give y'all those five props every week. You know what I'm saying? And build you a parlay so you can pad your pockets like a player. Because as always, if you roll with us, you get your pockets rolled with us. I just want to thank everybody for your continued support. It means the world to us. As you know, we are still in the process of growing. We are a growing platform. I believe we broke 100 views last year, so clap it up for that. I know it's not much, but it means the world to us because, like I said, we are still in the growing stages. So yeah, y'all keep tuning in every week. Y'all can find us YouTube, of course, Spotify, Apple Podcast, all that good stuff. Follow us on all social medias, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. TikTok is going crazy right now. We gonna keep the laughs going, and y'all follow, comment, like, subscribe, tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell her baby daddy, to tell his auntie, to tell her grandmama, to tell her niece. You feel me? Keep spreading the word, and you know what I'm saying. Keep supporting and keep showing love, and we gonna keep bringing y'all great content and keep giving y'all these bets to put in, man, so y'all could cash out like a player. You feel me? And as always, please gamble responsibly. Good luck on those parlays. And you know what I'm saying? And if you do cash out, uh hit my DM for my cash app, send a player a couple dollars because I need it. You know what I'm saying? And I'll do the same. You feel me? So yeah. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? Keep it player at all times. And we wish you the best of luck. And I hope y'all have a safe and productive week. See y'all next week, man. Love y'all. Peace.
When you making blue Benjamin, they don't wanna see you win. They don't wanna see you win. They just wanna see you fall. They just wanna see you fall. Baby, stack up your ends. Make it stack, make it stack. Show them suckers how to ball. Show them suckers how to ball. They don't wanna see you win.